I agree. I mean, we certainly need to support it in some fashion. Having said that, I like the staff's suggestion about a municipal-wide process and at least have something in writing. We do have guidelines to go by in terms of decorations and street furnishings and all those kinds of things, and it's the community improvement plan. I mean, just simply a reference to that would maybe be all that we need, as well as if we're all in agreement that we do some kind of partnership process, because as Councillor Russell just said, there has been partnerships in each of the communities. From the perspective of the Forest BIA, the provincial mandate for BIA is beautification of municipal property beyond municipal standards. So what we have not set in this municipality is the standard is the municipality doesn't pay. That's the standard. And folks have been doing whatever, wherever, as best we possibly can. Business Improvement Association is a legislative body, so they have sought grants from elsewhere and have funded the projects in that way. Christmas decorations are not cheap, and just even the little star things around the lamppost for $20,000 and had to be phased in for 2 or 3 years because the BIA group in Forest is not a wealthy group, but they did work and got grants, and good for them to do it. So yeah, we do need to have some kind of general guidelines. Supports the community grant process is there, and that's the way actually that I think Bedford has been funded that way through the Spirit Club. Arcona, matching funds. So I think those two concepts definitely, partnership and have some general guidelines stating, again, we've got this stuff that's in place, let's use it. Refer to the community improvement plans as guidelines, because the themes are there and the way we go.
I think that's probably a good direction to go down the road. I know they were talking, the chamber would like something done for this year. I don't know whether it's possible or whether we could do one project, whether it be the archway or something to start off this year, but I think there's certainly a direction to say is get into the foundation and do the community improvement. Councillor Cook?
Just to follow up on the cost, the two, well, I think it was probably over 2,000, but whatever the cost was, I gave a dozen lights in Northpoint, which is pretty minimal considering you got 4 corners to cover up, so you get 3 lights in each corner. It's pretty minimal with the cost. These lights are expensive, so just so you know that when you are putting your funds out there, there is a lot of dollars going putting these decorations together.
I think it's important to have a standard, though, a standard supplier. So
the old ones that we had to get rid of.
Councillor Bonster.
Just a quick question for you to the CIB Council. The baskets that we use in the summer, who pays for those? The local municipality, I understand.
The hanging baskets, the municipality pays.
Okay, so we have set a standard for decoration. Yes, we have. It just happens to be a different season.
Well, the municipality.
No, let me finish. Okay, now here's my question. I just want to finish it. This is like saying you're a little pregnant. You're either pregnant or you're not. We do have a standard for decorating our municipality, and we have a consistent one through CIB. So this is going to be part of my suggestion. I think it's embarrassing, almost to the point of humiliating, that we keep going back to service clubs to say, help us celebrate. And to me, a municipality should be able to decorate its assets for special times of year. We do it in the summer. And so my suggestion on this is going to be, I know that I spoke with one of the chamber people the other day, and I think they've got a few $100 set aside in a fund that even if we can do some lights this year so that the traffic light isn't the only green and red light in town, if we could do something, and then what I'm going to propose is that CIB get involved with this and look at a year-round decorating scheme. It's part of the mandate. Community blooms, we're blooming it, and lights can help. So I'd like to throw that out that we stop nickel and diming with service clubs. That I think that's something we should be able to do, and I think CIB might just be the right body to pick it up because it is improving the community.
So, I mean, there's been discussion about referring to the community improvement plan, which is great as a guideline, but I think it would be wise for us to actually formalize the policy because we don't do everything that's in the community improvement plan if council's prepared to refer that to staff now in the form of a motion, I'd be willing to make that motion to say that we refer the issue of a consistent plan or the plan for the decorations and furnishings on streets to staff for our policy, for a proposed policy that we can discuss.
I think this is something that we need to talk about at strategic planning. Tuesday is how we're gonna do, it's part of that, correct?
Heritage. Sorry to sing out loud, but that depends on what we thought up for heritage and our community.
It's the whole thing.
Yeah.
Councillor Owen.
Well, one of the other suggestions in this report was the street lighting budget. And if we are going to change a standard, then we change a standard and we do it. And we put those dollars into the capital budget. Simple as that. Hanging baskets always have been done in all of the communities by the municipality. But there's all kinds of different things that are funded by partnerships. So, and that has also been a practice. Again, when we get down to budget time, and we look at putting the dollars into our roads that we should be putting in, and we look at putting the dollars into our fire departments that we should be putting in, and then we look at increasing our standards for just about everything else that we wanna do, somewhere we have to make a decision as to what is a priority. I would love to see everything lit up totally and completely, but I also like to see that encouragement of the supports that are out there. And if the community foundations have a few bucks to kick in and pony up and it's part of their community thing, then God bless them and let's do that too. So I have concerns saying that, okay, we're going to go to this standard and then we're going to fund. If we do that, then let's do it and get her in the capital plan and we pay. But make sure it's consistent and everybody gets it.
I guess the sticky thing for me is that we made a motion, you and I, believe it or not, you and I. Yes, you and I did something positive together last December. And we talked about the staff and budget discussions to plan for future Christmas decorating. And here we are, October the 1st, and I'm feeling the shadow of the Grinch.
We didn't follow through.
We didn't follow through, and I don't want to be laying or point fingers. It happens, right? Stuff happens, right? So my concern is that this year we not go through another embarrassment when we're trying to meet the needs of a village. I mean, Port Franks doesn't have anything, do they? Do you have special lights in your standards? No. So I agree. I think it needs to go back to strategic planning, but for this year, I think the staff have made a suggestion. We know there's some money in the chamber. I'm going to, I don't know whether there's a motion on the table. I didn't hear one.
There's no motion on the table.
All right, I'm going to move.
There's no second.
Oh, but to refer it to, okay. I hadn't had a second.
Well,
What was the motion?
My motion was that you refer to the staff for a report on the policy, proposed policy with regards to decorations
Okay,
and
so that's a
furnishings.
report, second by
Second.
Councillor Owen on
Alright.
developing a policy for
Yeah.
the streetlights, which will be part of the strategic plan.
Then
So is that what we're going to
We're
do?
not, this isn't dealt with the Grand Bend situation.
Oh,
that's
This
part of it.
motion is dealing with that.
Okay, for
All in
future.
favor of that? Okay, so we're doing
What I'd like,
this Christmas for, we need to start on it right now,
yeah,
and a motion of about $4,000 would do the, I think the arts rate is a great
Well-
place to start. I don't know where the chamber wants to go, but to work with the chamber on that.
that's what I'm gonna move. I'm gonna move that the staff work with the chamber, perhaps Rotary. Rotary's just had a big fundraiser. I don't know about the Grand Bend Community Foundation. They have Sports Ontario money in there. We need to do something down the main street. We have lighting standards. I don't think strings of lights